As you can see by the title, you know, this is what mainly what this whole video is about, honestly. So, um, I get this question a lot about why I started doing music, why do I make music? I've been getting this for like years and years and years. And I never really, I mean, I tell people, but I told a few people, I didn't tell everyone. I think this is a good video for me to tell everybody what made me start getting into music. So we're gonna travel back in time. We're gonna travel back in time a little bit. Around I would say my sophomore year at when I was playing at Murray State. Okay. And my sophomore year it was cool. It was all right. It was going good. Um, I wasn't really playing that much, and like I was young at the time, and honestly, I was just overly stressed out. I couldn't understand why I wasn't playing, whatever the case may be, and I was just like, I just had all this pent up stress in me, and I just like I don't even know like I had to find some way to let it out, but in a good way though, not in no like chaotic way where I'm just straight up just wrecking shit, just doing crazy stuff. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. It was more so of like I feel like I am definitely a artistic type person, so it's like I had to find some creative way to let out my emotions, how I want to express myself, and then came about music. So when I first started making music, this is like in 2018. This is when I was in a dorm. If you went to Murray State, you know Wireman dorms. That's where I was staying. I was staying in Wireman dorms, and I would take my phone on voice memos, and then I would find a beat on YouTube. I would do this like in between classes. It's so funny to think about it now because it's like I don't know. I would find beats in between classes, and then I would just rap to them into my voice memos. Like not even writing no lyrics, nothing like that. I would just rap into it. I record it, and I would listen to it like, ooh, this shit is hard. Like the shit was so weak. Like the quality was so trash. But I thought it was so hard. Though. I don't know why at the time I thought it was so hard, but it was not. It was not hard. It was actually weak. But I just kept kind of like playing beats, and I would rap behind it. And I was like, you know what? It's kind of cool. I kind of like this. Like me rapping. So I started doing that. And I got so deep into it. I'm doing this all off of voice memos, y'all. So I got so deep into it that I literally just started making. I guess you could say I was making songs, full on songs on voice memos. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I was sending it to my friend, my best friend Keontae, and then we would just like had like we just make fun of it. But I mean, sometimes it was cool. We'd be like, oh, where you get that beat from? Where you get that beat from? You know, and stuff like that. But I got into music because it was helping me express myself, and whenever I feel super stressed out, that was like the best way I can get like that release. Like music always been like a good release for me. Even nowadays, it's a good release. So yeah, I started in 2018, and then I was just playing around with it. I wasn't really serious. I was just like, you know what, whatever. If people listen to it, they listen to it. They don't, whatever. And then as the years went on, I mean, life, adversity just hit, just life in general. And then like around 2019 is when I found out my mom told me she had cancer. And then I was just like, and this is all while I'm in college, so I'm kind of just like, I'm worried about her, I'm stressed out, this, that, and the third. So I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I need to try to get this music thing like an actual goal. Like, let me just try and just express myself through my music. And then that's when I came across this app called RapChat. I was on RapChat. So if you know anything about RapChat, it's an app where they have beats on there, and they have like, I guess they got like auto tune and stuff like that. And then I started making like full on songs once again on RapChat, and I would just send it with just between me and like my close friends and stuff like that. And some of them they be like, it's good, but you know me, I'm thinking like, man, this can't be good. Like I just made this like off my phone. This is like nothing crazy. Like ain't nobody finna really like play this if I were like drive it or nothing like that. So I was just making music just like that, and I was just like, you know what, it's cool. I can make music like this, and this will be fine. And then I kept making music on RapChat, and it was like once again, it was a good release. It was a good way for me to release my thoughts, release how I was feeling, and do it in a creative way that may help somebody else of what they're going through or not. And then around the time I graduated from college, which is 2020, COVID graduate, that's when I started getting more into music, because it was like during, of course, we know it, y'all know, during COVID, like nothing was popping. I'm talking about, my agent was telling me like nothing popping off, no basketball deals, nothing like that. It was just like, I was just working out. I was working at Honda, Poly Honda, Libertyville. It's not that no more, but I was working there, and then I was just literally just working out and working at Honda, and then I was just making music when I would get off work if I wasn't too tired. You feel me? And that's when I came across the program that I still use to this day to make music is BandLab. And I came across BandLab, and then I remember being in my room, and I would just be in there by myself, and then my mom would hear me in there just like I would just be in there like singing, bro. Like I'd be in there like singing, and she'd bust in the door and hear me saying, "Jachai, what you in here doing? You making music?" And I'd be like, and I look back, because I was making music off my phone with my Apple headphones, and I look back and I'd be like, yeah, I'm making a hit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd be like, yeah, man, I'm making a hit. Like we finna get right. I'm finna get us out the hood. I'm about to make a hit. We gonna be good. So I started making music like that on BandLab, and I was doing that like, I think like my first couple of albums, if you go on my Apple Music or my Spotify, or even if you got SoundCloud, all my music from about 2021 to like 2022, I made all that music in my room back home in Illinois. You feel me? So I'm like I'm like making music every day. I'm just working out, and then I'm working at Poly Honda. Honda, and I'm making music every day. And I'm just like, you know what? Every time, the one thing I loved about when I was making music, every time I make music and I make a song, like my any type of stress or any type of way I was feeling at that moment, like it was all released. Like it was all released, and I was like, dang, this is a good feeling. Like this is something I could really see myself doing. And then once I actually started putting my music out on like streaming platforms like Apple, Spotify, Tidal, whatever the case may be, you name it. I was putting my music out everywhere, and I'm like, and people were telling me that it was good, and I'm just like, at the time I'm like, ain't nobody really thinking my music good. I'm like, shit, I'm just talking about how I be feeling, man, and just occasionally I make some turn type music, but I'm not really like, nobody really gonna take heed to like what I'm saying and what my music is about and stuff like that. So at that point, I'm just like, at this point, I'm really just dropping music just for me. Like even to this day, like, I feel like when I make music, I'm making music so I can hear it in a weird way, but I share with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was using BandLab, and I was just using straight up simple Apple headphones, and with just practicing over time, I was good at the app, and I was able to tweak things, try to make myself sound as best as I possibly can, making music straight off my phone. And still to this day, I make music off my phone. But of course, I got my whole studio set up here and stuff like that. But yeah, around that time, 2019, 2020, I was making music, working at Honda, and working out, and that's about it. And then I started taking music. I would say I started taking music a little bit more serious around 2023, cause that's my mom passed away January 13th of 2023, and that hit me like a rock. I mean, it's still hitting me like a rock. Like I'm still like, I still think about it from time to time, and just like, it's one of the craziest feelings, and I'm just like, it's a crazy feeling. It's a crazy feeling, and I feel like music is like one of my best outlets outside of, like, of course, like I do basketball and stuff like that, but like music is like one of my favorite outlets of like, you know, being able to express myself when I can't, and being able to make music that like I feel like other people can kind of relate to. And that's like most of the artists I listen to, I relate with them. Like three of my favorite artists that I listen to right now is probably like Autumn, Summers. Who else? Who else? I've been listening to a lot of Low Shimmy because I feel like all them dudes, they like personable. Like they talking about how they really genuinely be feeling. Like and the thing about like it don't matter how it come out. It's art. Like music is art. So if you feeling this type of way and it just come out and people like, dang, he sound kind of mad on the track. I mean, that's how he was feeling. So that's the art of it. Like you get to feel his energy of how he was feeling. And I always took gain in people like that who made music like that. And it just really always been impactful for me. Like that's the same reason like people like listen to Drake when he says, I mean that one song he made, I'm upset, 50,000 and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he was upset really at that time and he had to get it off his chest. And that's one thing I always loved about music. Like it just, you know, of course it take certain type of people to make the words cohesively come together and rhyme. You feel me? So that's what I always loved about music. So yeah, after my mom passed away, if you go on Apple or Spotify, you will see this album that I made dedicated to her called Siobhan's Son. And you know, like even to this day, like with my mom not being here, my mom played a huge role in my life, period, in basketball, everything. Like I feel like she was my true best friend. Like she would never ever steer me wrong, and I could always count on her like just to keep it raw coded and real with me. And you know, she had good, in my eyes, I always thought she had really good discernment, you know, of people and of reading people. So, and that's what made me get into music a lot more because it's like a great release. It's a great way for me to cope with a lot of things, like a lot of pain I go through or hurt or how I'm feeling. I could just get off my chest talking to the mic. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to my music, you would hear me say it. A lot of times my music, I say like the mic my best friend, because you feel me? Like for one, it don't talk back. It always listen. And you feel me? I always say this. I say this in my opinion. I say like knowing my music is like knowing me. So it's like, yeah, people, they'll see the basketball side of me. They'll see the content part side of me. But like, if you really want to know, like how would Jachai really be feeling? Like how he be feeling about this or that, or like what happened in his life? You listen to all my music, like you'll learn more from my music. Listen to it than you would learn from. I feel like you trying to ask me of like tell me about yourself or something like that. You feel me? So yeah, music has always been it's just been one of them things that just I always kind of just swayed to whenever I was feeling the type of way. And then of course, you know, over time, recently I just got this good setup where I got like this the Focusrite 3rd gen interface, headphones, the mic, and I got this pop filter. And I still make music. I make all my music off my phone with all this. You got to be one of them people that find loopholes. I always find loopholes. I always find loopholes. But yeah, that's why I got into music. I mean, music is it's a way for me to cope with a lot of things. It's a way for me to deal with a lot of things. It's a way for me to be creative and express myself in a form of art. You feel me? And for me, I don't know. You know, it's just something that I feel like I could do. I'm gonna do music until the end of time because I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like my music is super good, and I feel like I'm talking about something in everything that I release or drop. I'm talking about something. So it's like, it's never like me just dropping music just about like, she shaking ass, or like, I don't make music where it's like, oh yeah, I'm about to go kill this dude or kill this dude, or it ain't nothing like that. Like it's all based on like really genuinely like my life, how I'm feeling. And then of course, you know, I made some turn music whenever I'm feeling real turn. You know, I made turn music because, you know, who don't like turn music? You feel me? So, but to answer your question, that's why I got into music. And if you go to my Apple, Spotify, you'll see it all. Chai Cartier, which is spelled CHAI space CARTIER on Apple and music. Also YouTube, you can go to YouTube too. And I have a recent album, Get Rich, Die Trying, you know. And also I'm coming out with an album, Sincerely Me Too, this Friday. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that's a really good album. I mean that's more of me I'm giving to y'all. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. But that's why I got into music. I know I get this question a lot from people when they hear I do music, because me being a professional basketball player, like anytime somebody hear that we do music, they automatically think that it's trash. And I don't blame them, you know what I'm saying? Because some dudes' music really be trash. So it's like, I can't even be mad at that. But my music, in my opinion, if I could sum up my music in one word, I think my music, no, we're gonna do two words. My music is real and it's beautiful. And that's how I would sum up my music. And definitely go check out my music at Chai Cartier on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, all that, everywhere. And be on the lookout for my upcoming album that's about to drop this Friday, Sincerely Me Too. You feel me? And yeah, check it out. You might find a couple songs that might be your favorite, that you might can jig to, dance to, relate to, whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's why I started making music. And yeah, if you one of them people that make music, don't be afraid to comment your music links below on this video, and I check out your music, or maybe somebody else check out your music. But leave a comment. Be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube page. You feel me? And yeah, that's why I started making music, y'all. Had to keep it all the way real, man. Y'all you know what this is. I don't even know what I just said. What I just said. What was that? Get some water. But yeah. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. All that good stuff. Don't forget to comment. And y'all have a great rest of y'all week, day. And if you one of them people that always feel like you got some pent up aggression or stress or like something, I highly encourage you to find a form of art to get that out your system and release that. That's my advice for the day, for the video. But yeah, that's why I started doing music, man. Y'all be on the lookout for that album, man. It's coming soon.
The shit I seen, nigga, turn your ass cold, young nigga. Look at my eyes and you see none, cause they got no soul, young nigga. Real G's moving silence, don't say much, just follow the code, young nigga. Still missing my mama, medic in the booth, so you don't gotta call your doctor. Talking in pain, I sipping on Drake, my dress gon' swing like a roster. Follow the leader, bitch, I'm a wizard, these dummies I can never follow. Lost what had meant the most, I wanna go ghost, feeling grief and sorrow. I'm straight from the land, she don't know who I am, I could be rich by tomorrow. Shooting my pain in the booth, words to kill, bullets they be hollow.